YUVA. YUVA, the generation of India. It's basically about the young generation which is feeling somehow not satisfied, and that particular emotional turmoil, emotional conflict is being utilized commercially by the organizations, by the people, by the political parties, and by almost all the people around, including the friend circle. You know, normally what happens? If I ask you that who are you, I don't think so that you'd have any answer. You would say that I am Puneet Mahajan. I am Puneet Mahajan. But it's your name. It's your name. It's not you. I'm asking, who are you? You would say, I'm a son of late Shri V.B. Mahajan. But that is a relation you are talking about, that you had with your father, you have with your father. But according to me, the main thing is this, that we exactly don't know that as to who we are, what we want in our life, and that is what is the root cause, which is always tormenting us emotionally, and we never feel emotionally satisfied. And all the times we think that our emotions like happiness, like love, like every emotion, like whatever we yearn for, whatever we long for, whatever we want in our life, like the happiness is the most important vital thing which we work for, isn't it? It is. It is. Everything we do in our life, whether we purchase gadgets, we love, we get attracted towards somebody, we try to find happiness as if we think that our happiness is dependent. It is a slave. Our happiness is not a slave. It's not a slave. We are not a slave. How can you decide my happiness unless I permit you? If I think that you are the person who can make me happy, it means all the time I had to be dependent upon you to get my happiness, to create my happiness, and I have to be totally dependent, and you can control me. I'll be more vulnerable to get controlled by you. The person who is being controlled, how can he be happy all the time? All the time he would feel miserable. More and more and more and more and more and more and more miserable all through his life, and he would say that he's not getting the peace of mind. How can you get a peace of mind when piece of your happiness you have given into hand of others? Who are we? Who am I? Who are you? We are ourselves. Most of the times we have found that we attach to so many things, whether these are things or these are the situations that we are attached to, and we get identified to those situations. Like, if I'm driving a car If I'm driving a car, I would think that as if it's me. I would attach myself to the brand, whether it's Mercedes, Rolls Royce, Audi, Maruti 800, Suzuki's brand, or any brand. Are we brands? Are brands going to decide and determine our identity? But we attach our identity to those brands, and we get attached to that particular identity because we want that particular identity to be respected by others, and brand, those who carry the respect, if we buy those particular brands, would carry equal amount of respect those brands also do carry or created for themselves. Are we brands? We are not. We are not brands. We are ourselves. When it comes to love, who do you think that you love? Is it the person you love? If the person you love, that you are also a person, why don't you love yourself? Why don't you create love from within, not only for yourself, for others also? That love would be independent, and all the time you can give it to others. As much you give it to others, that much it would come back to you as well. It is just like a provident fund. You would get heaviest of the interest in return in comparison to any of the liberal bank. Any of the liberal bank which can offer you the best of the interest rates. The bank of love is within. The bank of happiness is within. It's we, it's I, it's you who has to open that particular account. Unless we open that particular account, pardon me for using a wrong word. Why I used a wrong word? Amount. Because we attach to amount also. Because account means amount. If we have handsome amount in our account, it means that we are wealthy. Why we want to become wealthy, rich, full of money? Because we want to command the respect amongst the society, or we want to belittle the people, or we want to get over the people, we want to control the people. Can you control a person? Can you control me? You cannot. You cannot control even you. How can you control me? You're so weak, you cannot control your thoughts. You cannot control your actions. How can you control me? How can you control others? People will keep on making their opinions about you, whether they suit you or they don't suit you or your expectations. Be free. Be free. The best of the freedom is from within. When you are free of expectations, when you are free of expectation in terms of love, that somebody would come and give me the love, somebody would come and give me the happiness, something will come and will give me the happiness that is very, very temporary, very, very transient. It will go away, it will fade away. You would have noticed that, we go to satsangs, we go to temples, and we are being governed by so many things like, there's so many spiritual gurus you would have found. You go to cremation centers also, and we have noticed that, when we go to a cremation center, we realize that the end of the life is a truth. and we become very serene, very peaceful. We don't expect anything out of the world. The moment we come out of that particular cremation center, why do we get indulged again, again, and back again into the same course of actions which we had been pursuing over a period of time? And we forget all the peacefulness, because it is thought that being peaceful, it means that I'm not working, I'm not enthusiastic about the life. Let me tell you one thing, that as long as you are attached, you'll remain fearful, because you are attached to outside identities. You create so many identities of yours, as if I'm an intelligent person, I'm a wealthy person, I've got this car, I've got this particular position. Are you position? Are you brand? Are you car? You are not. You also know this. But let me tell you one thing, that unless you realize, unless it's not easy to realize, it is not easy to make it automatic, because we have been conditioned right from our childhood that we have to compete, we have to compare ourselves at different parameters. Parameters could be in terms of how much money we have earned, in terms of how much bank account bears the money, how better I look. Would you like to see this? There's a stain. When I was a child, this particular stain used to hurt me a lot. I used to think as if I'm away from the crowd. Why? Because I was comparing myself, my looks with others, and right from the childhood, I have been, encountering inferiority complex, only because the reason that as if this is the only thing which is going to get me the respect if I get rid of this particular stain which I have got as a birthmark. But am I a birthmark? Somebody who respects, somebody who loves my looks, my money, my success, my status, or whatever. If that goes away, if that fades away, everything fades away. If that does, I will lose the love, and losing love means you would be depressed. You lose hope, because you are always dependent. We always celebrate our Independence Day on 15th of August every year, and we are proud to be Indians. But do we have the independence from within? Do we have the courage, the kind of courage Gandhiji had, to ensure that his nation becomes free and independent? Have a courage to ensure that you become independent of happiness, of love, and don't get attached to any particular false pseudo identities which either others created or you have created for yourself, boasting yourself, bragging about yourself that you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. That is not going to serve the purpose at all, because your main motive is to remain happy. Whether because you always opt for only temporary happiness by buying the cars, by buying the brands, by buying the great mansions. What is car? It's an iron, it's a metal. Second, it's a fabric, it's a brand. It's a power. But what is the work of that? To take you from one particular destination to another destination, to cover the distance only. That is the only okat, that is the only value of the car. But you get attached to that particular brand, or the length of the car so much that you want to show off as if you are successful. Is it others who are going to decide that you are successful, or you yourself want to feel that you are successful? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Decide for yourself. One thing I would like to tell you that don't let others' parameter to govern what you are, because the parameters are very dynamic. They keep on changing. Their opinions keep on changing. The parameters keep on changing. How long you would torture yourself to change yourself all the time, every time, only just to please somebody, only just to fetch their favoritism, only just to fetch their positive opinion, or positive comments, or positive gestures, or support, or whatever. You are powerful from within. Try to find that particular power, but that power can be found only when you ensure your own independence. Independence can be ensured only when you're free. You're free from attachment to the identities either of name, caste, or language, or money, or so many other things. At times we talk about I'm Hindu, I'm Muslim, I'm Jewish. Everybody says I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better, I'm better. It means that we are comparing. We have got inferiority complex. Every religion has got unique teachings. We have to learn all the teachings, and we have to practice at least a fraction of it in our life, because they talk about the happiness is from within. We are not religions. Accidentally we born in that particular religion. We are not religions. We are ourselves. I'm myself. I'm not Hindu. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Christian. I'm not Jain. I'm not this. I'm not that. That is an identity which was given by the society to me. I'm ready to accept it. I'm ready to accept all the identities which others give to me. I'm ready to accept all the positions which others give to me, but I don't want myself to be attached so much that if that particular position, if that particular, identity is taken off from me, I get emotionally depressed. I weep. Why should I? Why should I? Because I'm attached, over attached, and I want myself to be, always secured, and I feel fear, stress, tension all the time because I'm insecure from within. I don't have faith from within. Create that for you. Make yourself independent. Be there for everybody unconditionally, whether you belong to a religion or to state or language or country or anything. Give away a lot of love. Give away a lot of smile. Give away a lot of happiness. You'll find a lot of happiness in your life. You'll feel good. You need not go to satsang. You need not go to spiritual gurus. You need not attend seminars or self-help books or somebody else to help you to find something which is within you. Which is within you. It's you only who can find. something which is within my house or my room. It's me only who has got a right, moral right, personal right, and emotional right to find. Let's find happiness within ourselves. Let's find power within ourselves. Let's find all the love within ourselves and give it away to all others in the world who require it and will feel so lovely that our love, our happiness, and our power will be absolutely independent and will feel the happiness, will feel the love, and will be happy all the time independently. Independently, free of dependency. You are the generation of India is there to unify everyone on one platform. That is, we are all together. We are all human beings, and all we need is happiness. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it